Hey guys, good morning. It is Ani. Welcome back and welcome if you are new. I'm just now getting up, as you can tell. I thought I would do a what I eat in a day on a weekend reality, what we do. We usually try to sleep in on the weekends when we can. So I guess I'm going to get up. It's like 8 o'clock, a little bit later than what I normally get up during the week. Going to have some coffee and just kind of ease into the day. Okay guys, so the first thing that I go looking for in the mornings, especially on the weekends, is coffee. So let's get that going and I will be a lot better today. So for my coffee, even on the weekends, it's just plain regular coffee with a splash of half and half. Usually have about 2 cups. So I usually don't count this, but that's usually what my standard coffee each morning is. So I just finished 2 cups of my coffee, and if I'm being honest, on the weekends, I'm very slow to get up off this couch. However, I'm fixing to get up and make a yogurt fruit bowl. I'm going to just do something easy and light. This will probably be more brunch than anything else since it's later in the morning. I typically on the weekends, I know when I'm filming, I try to give you guys like breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, just to kind of give you some ideas. I usually do eat like that through the week, so what you see is real, but on the weekends, it's just kind of hit or miss because we wake up late. I don't necessarily feel like I need to, hop up and eat breakfast, but so this will be kind of more of a late morning snack or a brunch kind of thing. And, just kind of go with the flow on the weekends and keep your calorie count and point low and just roll with it. So let me get off this couch and show you my yogurt bowl. Okay, so for my yogurt bowl, I'm basically going to use this Too Good vanilla yogurt. I'm going to do about a half a cup of blueberries, maybe a whole banana, and then I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of my PB Fit mixed with 1 tablespoon of the sugar-free maple syrup, and then the rest will be water. And I'm just going to kind of throw all this together, and let's get this going. I've got my yogurt. It's a half a cup of the Too Good vanilla yogurt. Then I've got a whole banana I just chopped up, and then half a cup of blueberries, and then the 2 tablespoons of the PB Fit. And this will be my brunch this morning. So delicious. If I had granola, I would put that on here, but we don't have that, so this will be all I put on here, and there you have it. So I've been working around the house a little bit, and I'm getting a little hungry, so I'm going to have 2 cups of just my Skinny Pop, just a quick, easy, low-calorie, low-point, kind of get me through till lunch. So I'll do 2 cups of that, and I have cut back on my Coke Zero because I know it's not the healthiest thing, but every now and then you just want some carbonation. So I'm going to do a Coke Zero and my 2 cups of my Skinny Pop. I'm going to have this quick snack, and then I'm going to kind of get on with the day, and then we'll be having lunch here. It's football Saturday, so I had an idea to do like a small sandwich with some little appetizers to show you guys how, like when you want to have some fun football, side foods, that this is what I usually go to when I'm at home or at my friend's house. So if you're out and about, you kind of have to make do, but I'll show you what I'm going to do today while we're at home. All right, so I'm going to have my I'm going to do a tomato bacon sandwich for lunch, and then I'm gonna save. I'm not gonna eat anything else with it, and then I'm gonna save my calories and points for like the little snack foods for the football game. So basically, for my sandwich, all I'm gonna be using is 2 slices of the Hormel center cut bacon, and then I've got my low-calorie bread, and then a tablespoon of light mayo. I like the Dukes, and then I have a tomato around here somewhere. So let me get this put together for lunch, and let's do this. So since I don't really use a lot of butter, I'm going to take my olive oil spray, and I'm just going to kind of spray these on both sides and throw them in my little old-fashioned toaster over here. Okay, so this has been toasted. I've got a tablespoon of the mayonnaise, and just going to spread this around on both sides. I may not even end up using this much. Let's see what we get. Okay, so I look like I used half a tablespoon, so that's what I'm counting. Then I take a lot of pepper. I love pepper on this. Just a tiny bit of salt, because you're gonna have salt from the bacon. And then you just take one side and cover that with your tomatoes. I like lots of tomatoes. And let me get the bacon out of the microwave. All right, there's my 2 pieces of bacon. And this will be my sandwich. This is so good. This is really all I need. And this will be my lunch. Okay, guys, so it is that time. I'm going to show you how I do a few little small appetizer football foods, whatever you want to call them, and keep them as low calorie and low point as possible. Still enjoy your fun, but enjoy your food too. Let me show you what I'm going to use. First of all, I'm going to try to use these extra thin Mission tortilla. I'm out of chips, so you can make your own, and you can get 3 of these for hardly any points or calories. So I'm gonna slice these up, throw them in the air fryer. That will be my chips with this salsa that I love, which will be very low calorie and 0 points. Then we're gonna take one of my low calorie cheese sticks and do the wonton wrappers again to make little mozzarella cheese sticks that y'all have seen. And then I have finally 2 of the light Laughing Cow cheeses that I'm gonna stuff into my mini bell peppers and put some jalapenos in this and throw those in the air fryer. So let's get this going. Okay, so for the make my own chips, I'm just gonna take my pizza cutter and just go through all 3 of these and make, you can do it in 4s or however you like to dip your chips. I'm just gonna do it like this. Try to make where you feel like you're getting more. And then I'm gonna kind of toss these around in a bowl with some olive oil spray and throw these in my air fryer. So that's all this it really takes to do. And you know, you've got chips. So let's see, hang on, I might just do it here. Let's do it like this. Just kind of spray these a little bit, make them crispy. And in the air fryer they will go. Okay, guys, and of course you've seen me do this several times already, but this has turned out to be one of my favorite little easy makeshift snacks. I'm going to cut the cheese stick and use the 2 wrappers. Usually 2 is all I usually want, and then I'm going to spray this with some oil, and these will go in the air fryer. And the only other thing I might add sometimes is some Italian seasoning, and it turns out so good. Okay, and the last thing, I just took the mini peppers, I cut them in half, cleaned the seeds out. I have the 2 Laughing Cow wedges, and then I'm gonna do about a tablespoon of jalapenos. I'm gonna mix this up, and then we're going to evenly distribute this between the wedges here, or the mini peppers. Just kind of evenly put them out as best you can. Okay, there you have it. I'm gonna throw these in the air fryer for a few minutes, and we will have us a little snack plate. And there you have it, my friends. Look how fun this is. Look how delicious this looks. You've got your chips, salsa, mozzarella sticks, and the stuffed peppers. This is a lot of food, so make sure you try to enjoy your food and your weekends, and you can still keep it in your calorie and points. So I'm gonna go eat, and I will see you guys later. Well, it turned out to be kind of a blah day, so I ended up staying home and getting some things here done. It's rainy and it's a little cold, so I just didn't feel like getting out. So I apologize, I haven't put the first drop of makeup on or done my hair, but I hadn't gone anywhere. So anyway, I am throwing together, I have made this up on my, well, in my head. I thought I'm gonna try this, so I hope this will turn out. We're gonna give it a whirl. But I'm going to make my own version of low-calorie lasagna. So I'm going to actually use the lavish or lavish bread. I have 2 of these sheets left. And then I have my Classico garlic marinara that I love. And I've got 1% fat, the cottage cheese, the small curd cottage cheese, some fat-free mozzarella, and I do have half a pound of 80/20 meat. I usually get 93/7, but they were out when I bought this, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this, and this will be what the calories and the points are on. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and put this lasagna together, and let's just see how it turns out, because this is one of my favorite casseroles ever. I used to watch Garfield growing up, and he loved lasagna, and I started teaching myself how to make it back in the day. But anyway, I'm gonna try to lighten it up some, and anyway, let's get this going. Okay guys, so I've got the 2 sheets here, and like I said, I'm kind of winging this, so I'm gonna cut these long ways like this. I'm doing a 9x13 casserole dish, and I think these will fit. So let's cut these long ways. And then I've got my oven is preheated to 350 degrees. So let me put these aside, and I'm gonna go ahead and cook the ground beef real fast, and then we'll put all this together. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and put my sauce together while my meat is cooking. So I've got 3/4 of a cup of the 1%, I'll show you guys, 1% cottage cheese. And then I'm gonna use the whole jar of my Classico. This is the roasted garlic. I'm gonna go ahead and pour all this in the bowl together. Okay, so I'm gonna do a good tablespoon of roasted garlic on top of that. We like garlic in our home. And then I'm going to add just a touch of some salt and pepper. And then I think I'm gonna add some Italian seasoning to this. Just maybe a tablespoon or so of that. And we're gonna give this a good stir. Okay guys, so I have the hamburger meat is ready. So I'm gonna add this to the mixture, and I'm gonna give this a really good stir, and then we're gonna start putting the lasagna together. Okay, so this is my mixture, and I'm gonna take half of this and put it on one layer and the half on the other, and we're gonna kind of make this a little bit different from your standard lasagna, but it's still gonna be good. So I've got my 9x13 pan here, and we're gonna take, let's see, the 3 first strips. I'm just gonna lay this on the bottom. Hang on, let me back you guys up. Whoop. There we go. Got a mess in my kitchen. Y'all overlook the mess. All right. So we're going to lay this down, and then I'm going to take half of the mixture, and this will be my first layer. So we're just going to pour it on here. It looks like half. And I'm just going to spread this evenly across. And I have already, like I always do, I'm gonna make this a 6 serving. So when we get through with this, we're just gonna cut this into 6 even parts for your serving size. And, all right, so I have a 1.5 cups of the fat-free cheese. This is mozzarella, so I'm gonna just kind of lightly sprinkle this first layer with maybe not quite half, just to give it a little cheese over here. And I'm going in with my next layer. And I guess that's one thing about lasagna, is it has a ton of cheese in it, so that's what I've tried to cut out somewhat for this. And now we're gonna do the rest of the mixture. And we're gonna spread this out evenly. And then the rest of the cheese will be our topping. And my oven has been preheated. It is ready at 350 degrees. So once I finish this, we will top it with the cheese and throw it in the oven. And I'm probably gonna bake this for about 20-25 minutes. And then I'm gonna show you, you know, y'all seen me in the past, I've used my low-calorie bread for like a garlic bread. So that's what I'm gonna be using tonight. There are some garlic rolls and stuff that I've used before, but tonight I'm just trying to keep the calorie count low. So we're just kind of wing it with that. And there you have it. Let's go ahead and put this in the oven. Okay, guys, it is out of the oven. It smells amazing. I'm going to divide this into 6 servings, and I'll put it on my, I'm actually going to put this in a bowl. So let me get this served up. There is my serving, and now I have decided I'm not going to do the bread tonight. I'm making some choices. I didn't do green beans or anything else either. It's been a crazy day. So I'm going to eat this, and then I'm saving room for maybe one of my Michelob Ultras and a snack for tonight for my show. So this is what I'm going to have for supper tonight. But now, like I said, you go make an easy side or a garlic bread or whatever. But anyway, we're going to give this a try, and I will let you guys know how I like it. Okay, guys, I am fixing to close out for today. I am going to have one of my Michelob Ultras. I'm watching Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix. The season 3 just came out. I've actually seen 1 and 2, but I restarted it because I kind of forgot everything. So I'm going to be watching that and enjoying my beverage tonight. And also, I'm going to tell you right now, that lasagna was delicious. It doesn't taste like, obviously, a lasagna because you don't have the pasta in there. It was more like a casserole, but it was still delicious. I'm going to actually freeze a few pieces for my lunches in the coming weeks, and I'll probably eat some of it tomorrow. But anyway, you guys tried, and thanks for being here, and I will see you soon.